Well, election 2025 is just over 3 weeks away, and one of the biggest races is for St. Paul mayor. There are 5 candidates who are running. Last week, we had on the best-known challenger to the incumbent, State Representative Kali Herr. Today, we are very pleased to have the 2-time incumbent mayor, Melvin Carter, running for a 3rd term here in studio. Thank you, Mr. Mayor, for coming in.
Good morning. Thanks for having me on.
And thank you for your wife for coming in, too.
Absolutely.
We appreciate it. Especially with 94 down,
That's right.
That's something.
Well, we're hanging out together. We're headed to church next, so we're hanging out.
Okay. Let me ask you, you actually are running for a 3-year term this time because they're going to change when St. Paul mayors and city councils are up for election. Explain that.
That's right. Our voters passed a measure a couple of years ago to change mayoral elections to presidential election years. So yes, this is a rare 3-year term that I'm running for, and our next election will be 2028 in St. Paul.
All right. And because we were talking about the voter turnout in St. Paul, stunningly low, 34% in 2021, 27% back in 2017. You won both those elections handily, getting it on in the first ballot, but that's not a lot of people.
That's true, and we organized really heavily to get folks out, and I think we're going to have work to do, the opposite work to do in 2028 to make sure that people who are coming out to vote for a president and who are coming out to vote for kind of the big federal stuff on the ballot are paying attention and maybe flipping over their ballot and paying attention to making sure that we get the local stuff right as well.
One of the big halts to improvements in St. Paul, expansion of businesses, expansion of homes, has been this rent stabilization that was passed in 2021. After that was passed, there was an 80% drop in housing starts for the next 3 months. What do you think is going to happen with that? There were some exemptions passed, or inclusions or declusions or whatever, but do you think that is going to make a difference?
I think it's already making a big difference. We passed an amendment. We worked with our city council a couple of months ago to pass an amendment that excluded new construction. We just have to be able to build new housing. I'd said in my budget address a couple of weeks ago that our goal is to do everything that we can to build as much housing as we can, as fast as we can. And so passing that exclusion has already made a big difference and unlocked a lot of housing construction in the city.
Okay, so anything over built past 2004 is exempt.
That's exactly right.
The city of St. Paul and Ramsey County are facing some pretty big tax increases. For the city of St. Paul, you have proposed a relatively modest 5.3%. Ramsey County has proposed a 9.88% property tax increase. And there is also a $37 million school referendum on the ballot. If all of those happen, property taxes in St. Paul will actually increase 14%. That is an awful lot of money, and I've talked to people in St. Paul. They're saying that's too much.
It's a real challenge, and it's a shocker. But I'll say, we all know that our costs for everything, our personal costs for everything, our business costs for everything have gone up. Government's the exact same way. So we did work, and thanks for saying that. We did work to make sure that our increase was as modest as possible to be able to maintain the expectations that our community members have. But this is exactly why we have to do everything we can to build as much as possible. So our goal is to expand in economic growth and building downtown and on the east side and in our Highland area, expand that tax base. And honestly, I think we have a significant opportunity. We have over $1 billion in development projects underway right now in downtown alone. And so that's one of our goals, is to be able to absorb a lot of that by building as much as we can and expanding our tax base.
And now you have school-age, you and your wife have school-age children. Your baby's going to kindergarten. You've got 2 seniors. Do you support this school referendum? Do you think people should vote yes, which will be an enormous property tax increase? I
do, and I'm voting yes. And the thing that is, in challenging moments, we're not going to build to the future that we need in St. Paul by disinvesting in our young people. We are going to have to invest in our young people. We're going to have to be willing to do it. And again, this is why we have to build. And this is one of the things that folks get uncomfortable with when we talk about density and building a little bit higher in the city and expanding kind of our footprint of things in the city. People get concerned about that, but not doing that would be far more painful than doing it.
All right, I want to ask you about crime statistics because crime in St. Paul is down, and I know for people who are victims of crime, that doesn't make it any easier at all. But you now have a 70% solve rate on gun crimes. That was a rate that was at 21% just a few years ago.
That's right.
Right now, you have 9 homicides in the city. Last year at this time, there were 18. The assaults, you've got 1,700 assaults. That was 1,900 at this time last year. What's going on? Because it's good news for St. Paul.
You and I sat down years ago and talked about our Community First Public Safety Framework, which we said at the time isn't about just racing to the scene as soon as possible after something terrible has happened. It's about doing all the investments we can and making all the interventions that we can to reduce the likelihood that something terrible will happen in the first place. And so our police are doing an incredible job. We've built an Office of Neighborhood Safety who's doing an incredible job. And a part of that, that solve rate that you just talked about that we're very proud of, we made a decision a couple of years ago that if somebody's shot in the arm or the leg or the pinky toe in our city, that we're going to investigate that like it's a homicide. And we've been able to...
as a strategy.
As a strategy, that's right. And we've been able to take that solve rate for non-fatal shootings. We've always had a 90+% solve rate for homicides. We have 9 homicides in 2025 so far, and we have 9 suspects in custody for them. But we had to focus on those non-fatal shootings as well.
I want to ask you really quickly, because we're running out of time. The president and the administration are suing St. Paul and other Minnesota cities because of their immigration policies. Is that changing in any way what you are doing in the city of St. Paul?
Well, that just means our lawyers have a little bit more work. We've already won 2 injunctions against the federal government this year. The last lawsuit they sent us was comically unconstitutional. They're suing us for, it literally says this in the lawsuit, that we are discriminating against ICE agents because we're singling ICE agents out for uncooperative and unfair treatment. And I said, let the president know St. Paul will never participate in singling anyone out for unfair treatment. And so, our police just will not be immigration officers. That's never going to change in our city because that fabric of public safety depends on people trusting their police. And if we can't
being willing to call in.
And being willing to call in. We can't break that trust for one person. If you break it for everybody.
Mayor Carter, thank you so much. We obviously are going to be following this election just 3 weeks away.
Indeed. Thanks for having me on.
Thanks for coming in.